So in today's video, I just want to talk about some ads that I found on Craigslist. People asking for help and some people just being weird, being weirdos, as they say. So I saw this ad called, the title was One Touch Test Strips. So I'm assuming this person's diabetic, may or may not be, but they are in the Florida Keys. And he said he lost his insurance and he needs them even if they're expired. He is willing to pay $2 for these test strips. Now, I don't know if it's safe to be taking test strips that are past the expiration date, but I do know some medication is still effective even after it expires, but the efficacy is just lower. I'm not an expert in that field, so I don't know if that's safe or not for him to be doing that. And I understand too, he needs it, you know. Another ad I saw is for a person looking for a home. He is a male. He did distinguish that in the ad. He's in the Florida Keys as well. He said he's looking for a place to go, and he will work for rent. He has 3 dogs, and he's single. So I found that interesting that he could be homeless right now. He may or may not be, but I don't know if it's going to work out, being that he has 3 dogs. You have to feed those dogs. Dog food is not cheap, and it's actually hard to find right now. You know, some stores, some grocery stores, retail stores are not keeping enough supply of animal food, pet food, cat food, dog food, you name it. But I wish him luck, you know. Another one I saw, Little Food Help. This person is in Tampa Bay. She's looking for help with food for her kids. She doesn't expect anything for free. She is willing to do cleaning on the side or even mow your lawn in exchange for food. So she's willing to clean your house in exchange for food. She works full time, and her check recently was short, so she don't have enough money to buy groceries to feed her children. She needs help with fruits, veggies, chicken, and hamburger meat. Her children are on a high-caloric diet for medical issues. She can pick it up in Port Richey or where needed. She looked for a food pantry, but she couldn't make it with work and her school schedule and her children's school schedule and so forth. But this one is heartfelt because I have children. I just had a baby. You know, my son, he's 3 months old, and that boy go through some milk. And still, I go on Walmart, Target, Publix. Can't really find any baby formula. We don't give him baby formula. We went to an alternative formula. We use goat milk. Believe it or not, goat milk is nutritious. It's healthy. They're getting the same benefits. Goat milk is actually high in fat, so he's getting way more fat. He's getting the necessary fat he needs. Let me put it that way. His doctor said he is very healthy. My baby chunky, okay? He got little boobies. Let me stop. But my baby's healthy, and I'm grateful for that. But my heart go out to families out there who are struggling to feed their children. I hope she gets food. I hope she's able to feed her children and herself. Another I saw on Craigslist, Food Wanted. This is in Pasco County, Florida. She said she need dog and cat food, okay? She don't have any. She also needs newborn baby girl clothes, socks, outfits, shoes, things of that nature. So she just had a baby. She's currently struggling to feed her family. She's not asking for money. And that's another thing. When people are not asking for money, that's the sign. That's a telltale sign that this may be a real legit request for help, you know, and not BS or a scam. She said gas is expensive and she can only travel. Gas is expensive and she can only travel locally. She asks that you don't send rude messages or strange offers to her. She has heard from some people, but when she emails them back, she don't get a response. And that could depend on the lag, you know. When they send her an email trying to see what they could do or what she really needs and such, she may have not responded in a prompt time. and so they might think it's a scam, you know. So if you ask them for help and you email somebody, you want to be prompt and get right back to them. You know, you don't want people thinking you BSing around and you wasting their time, because nobody got time to waste. Not in these days, baby. Yes, got my notes. All right, so I also looked in the state of Georgia. I'm going to be looking in other states as well, because these events, these ads, like everything that I'm going over with you in this video is all over the country. You know, people are really struggling out here and having a hard time, you know, especially with job losses, and it's going to increase. You know, the Fed increased the base point 75 points, and that means more people are going to lose their job. Unemployment is going to increase. So from Savannah, Georgia, someone picked up something from Walmart for them for $10. They desperately needing someone to pick up a Straight Talk SIM activation kit from Walmart and deliver it to them. So they also need you to deliver it to them, and they're willing to pay you $10. Now, I did use Walmart's curbside pickup to purchase a desk for my home office recently. Now, there is a minimum purchase of $35 in order for it to be free. Walmart also delivers groceries to your home. I'm going to assume this person may not have $35 to spend, and they can only spend $10. So that's why they're offering $10. But then again, $10 may not even be enough to go to Walmart, pick up the SIM kit, and deliver it to this person because of how high gas prices are. So to each his own. Somebody might do it, you know, and go out their way for them. But that's just a sign, you know. People are desperate. People need help. Might not have a car and can't go get it. Another ad that I saw on Craigslist: oxygen generator wanted. They're looking for a standalone oxygen generator, but they say a portable one would be better. If you can do it for free, that would be super. They are willing to spend a reasonable amount of money. A small amount is better than not breathing. So, being that I work for a health insurance company, I know that durable medical equipment providers, DME providers, they provide oxygen generators. So I'm not sure if this person don't have insurance, or if they have insurance and the DME company they try to go through is just too expensive because they're wanting a large upfront cost out of pocket and they don't have it. So they're looking to go to Craigslist to see if they can find one cheaper. But I know that since this pandemic started, a lot of people are having to pay up front for medical costs versus you receive the service or the product and you pay later. Most companies and businesses, they taking your money up front, and unfortunately some of them are not being ethical and moral and actually providing that service or product to you, and they're keeping your money. I'm just saying, you got to be careful with your money right now. Another ad that I saw, this person is in need of a refrigerator and a freezer. They are located in Crawfordville, Georgia. They said they are in need of a refrigerator. They are on a fixed income and they cannot afford to pay much of it. They will also need this refrigerator or freezer delivered. They're asking for help if you can. So again, this goes back to, you know, with inflation, you know, people not having enough money to spare to get repairs done around their house. They don't have enough money to eat out. They don't have enough money to buy all the groceries that they might need. They might have to just buy what they can afford, you know. And so this just goes to show how tight people's personal finances are getting. Okay, this ad's a little crazy right here. This ad is titled Friends with Benefits. This person is in Jefferson, Georgia. They say they will take care of you. Then you guys switch. Then they will be gone like a ghost. You know, I'm trying not to laugh, but you know, when I saw this ad, I was like, okay, are they joking or are they serious? The fact that they posted something like this means they're serious. I don't know what this world is coming to. Who posts stuff like that? You don't know if the person's a serial killer or anything. I just had to share that because I thought that was so odd that somebody would post something like that. All right, so the next ad I saw is someone needing help with $10. This person is in Greenville, Georgia. They're gonna put it straight. This is how they put it, okay? They are willing to find. They are willing to find out. They need $10 so they can find out if someone is lying to them. They need $10 to purchase a spy app program. They don't have the money at the moment, and they're asking if you can send it to PayPal or Cash App or their Cash App account. Now, they did put their PayPal and Cash App account in the ad, and to me personally, you know, if I need to spy on somebody to see if they lying to me or not, I need to just get away from you, you know, because peace is more important than stress to me in my life. And I was like, did they really post this ad for $10 so they can purchase a spy app? All that time and energy it took you to post this ad, you could have been finding a ways to make money doing something else productive with your time. If somebody is lying to you, whether it's your partner, a family member, a friend, and you want to just leave them alone. You know? Believe me, what go on in the dark will come out in the light. Trust me. Okay, so this next ad I saw. They're looking for someone to do surgery and remove something from their feet. And they're willing to offer $1 for this. You will find the most spontaneous, outrageous, lucrative ads on Craigslist. Okay, I was surprised when I saw this. They said they need something cut out of the middle of their feet. They want you to be experienced and have supplies, including a number. The price needs to be negotiable, and they said to email them if you're interested. And they say it's an emergency. My thing is this. If it's an emergency, I think you want to go to an emergency room. I don't think you want someone taking the initiative to perform surgery on your feet in their home. If something go wrong, God forbid they cut the wrong vein and you bleed to death. Wouldn't be good. Now, there are some doctors, they may be willing to perform services in their own home, you know, and you pay up front out of pocket. I don't know if they want to take that risk, though, because what if something happens to you? I don't know. They may have you sign a waiver that you can't sue them and come back with something going on. Me, I would go to an emergency room, okay? That way you know you're seeing health professionals, a legal, licensed medical professional, okay? That way you're not putting your life in jeopardy because anything can go wrong. All right, you guys. This is my last ad I'm going to share. There were so many of them, but I picked out. I'm going through the ones that stood out to me. You know. All right. So this one is titled, "If you have free chickens, ducks, and rabbits, send them my way." So this person is in Augusta, Georgia, okay? They are looking for anyone who has chickens, ducks, or rabbits that need a good home. They will give them a good home. Just send them an email with what you have, and they'll take it from there. All right. So my thing on that is, I have been seeing comments on YouTube from people who are getting into homesteading, where they're purchasing chickens. Their intentions is to get eggs from these chickens so that they can have eggs, you know, scrambled eggs for breakfast or bacon, whatever cooking that they need it for, right? And so people are buying chickens for that reason. And then some people buying chickens because they want to eat them. But this person, you know, I get it. Eggs are getting expensive now, you know. I mean, I've seen eggs at Aldi go from 82 cents to $4.37. So I get it. Inflation is high. It is above 9% from what the government is stating. But ducks and rabbits, okay. So I know some people eat ducks and rabbits, you know, as a protein, and some people eat duck eggs. I don't eat that personally. You know, I'm a Hebrew Israelite, and I live according to the laws of Yahweh. I eat according to Leviticus chapter 11, So I don't eat duck and eggs, you know. Each his own. That's what you do, and that's what you eat. That's your business. But this just goes to show you how desperate people are getting to survive, you know. I'm not going to even say we're in a recession. You know, all these markets and finance experts, they won't admit it, you know, that we are in some deep doo-doo. The economy, that is. People are getting desperate. People need help. People are losing their jobs, you know, can't afford to make their car notes. Everybody is responsible for their own personal finance, right? Everybody has to have a finance conscious. And you got to be conscious of where you're spending your money. If you have subscription-based services, you may want to consider canceling it, you know. Do you have a Netflix account, Hulu, Amazon Prime, for example? If you don't need it and if you're not using it frequently, you might want to cancel it to save some money. Because believe me when I tell you, me and my spouse, we are watching every cent that we spend, and we budget down to the penny. We have to. We got 4 children, and we have a home, and we have land, and we have other things in the works that we're working on right now. Our home is not 100% complete. We're still working on it. I have not uploaded more videos. I'm probably not going to upload videos anytime soon, just to give you the 411. But you definitely got to watch your finances right now, because inflation is out the wazoo, and it's not going to get any better. The Inflation Reduction Act is not meant to tame inflation. It is meant to increase it. If you want to be honest, inflation is not going to go down no time soon. It's only going to go up. And every time you go to the grocery store, expect to pay more every time you go. I'm telling you. It is inevitable that we could be heading into a second Great Depression. I'm just telling you like it is. All you can do is prepare, save some money, save as much as you can. I know that might be a challenge for a lot of people who are living paycheck to paycheck. Trust me, I get it. But if you could take $5, $10 out every paycheck and set it aside for emergency use, that's what I would do if I were you. However much you can. Until next time, I will see you guys later. I'm going to try to do more videos on pens. People in need, hit the thumbs up if you like this video. Share this video and hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Take care.